AITA for sending my son's teacher a letter over a perfume allergy. I have two sons that are going through the change. They be stanking sometimes and we've been trying out options to get their hygiene under control. We've tried different types and brands and they found an option they like that doesn't irritate their skin and keeps the stink away. Yesterday my son came home and told me his art teacher told me to tell me that she doesn't like his perfume and she's allergic to it. I asked him if he put on his dad's cologne and went to smell him, but nothing. I just smelled the deodorant and the fabric softener I use for the laundry. He went on to say he only wears deodorant. He didn't understand what she was trying to say either, but that she told him to speak to me about him smelling like men's perfume. At first I just brushed it off because he doesn't wear cologne yet. Then my other son walked in, and I remembered he has the same art teacher. So I asked him, hey, has your art teacher told you something about her being allergic to your smell? He said no and that she is always nice to him. So I thought, why is she only pointing one of them out and the other one? They both smell the same. And when their dad heard, he said send the teacher a message asking her to further explain. So I did. Today after the kids left to school, my son asked me what I wrote. I showed him the picture of the letter and he wouldn't stop laughing. He then said I'm not wrong but I'm an asshole for what I said. This is what I wrote: to whom this may concern, it has come to my attention that you have an issue with the way my son smells. He does not wear cologne. I have two boys currently going through the change and they stank when they don't wear deodorant. It's unhygienic and also I don't want them to get bullied at school because they smell like onions. Kids are mean and they're not embarrassed to point out human defects. I would like you to further elaborate on what it is that bothers you. Because my son mentioned you said you're allergic. Yet you haven't even mentioned this to my other son who is in a different class. They both smell the same. They both use the same deodorant, so I don't understand why it is an issue with one and not the other. After much thought I have come up with 3 solutions. 1. You buy them a deodorant that works for them and is to your liking. 2. You deal with them smelling like sweaty onions, and if they get bullied you finna have to take responsibility. 3. You let him wear his deodorant in peace. If you have another solution, I'm all ears. My number is on file and you can call me whenever you like. Looking forward to hearing back from you, Ms. Martinez. At first I didn't think I was DA, but apparently my husband does and I'm kind of over here thinking that maybe I should have just not told her anything. Last update and a few notes. I wrote her a note, not an email. It isn't a spray deodorant, it's a stick. I haven't seen unscented deodorant where I live. I always see natural with smells or roll-on, but they smell like medicine, so I always go for stick deodorant. He's 9 years old and learning about hygiene. I didn't want him to get discouraged about getting his BO under control. I do not have a direct number to her. She didn't even receive the note. My son said he forgot his homework folder, so his teacher never got my note. I contacted the school regardless to ask about what I can do or who can I speak to. They said they would look into it, and my son said the principal spoke to him. Thank you to everyone who commented advice and recommendations. I really appreciated them and will be trying them out. Even the people who told me I was wrong. We all need to get called out sometimes to grow. I have to admit I experienced a wide range of emotions through this whole thing and I feel like I'm good now. Smiley face. Yes, I know I was the eye in this. I accept that. Moving forward I see that I have a chance to make this better for the main people who this is going to affect. I thought that sending out this message was doing right by my kid. I wasn't considering the large range of situations that could be at play, and that in this case I was not giving the understanding I wanted for my kids. I'm not finna sit here and make excuses as to why I said this, but I really thought I wasn't being rude. A lot of other parents I know in the city would have gone up there ready to beat someone down. Regardless, when I do talk to her I'm going to take you all's suggestions and start off asking her what happened and just try to be a better person. Positive or negative, thank you to everyone who took the time to respond.